Are you good?
Moving around the living room. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Okay, I
Stacy.
can't chat for very long because unfortunately my father-in-law comes every Wednesday at this time and brings us lunch.
Oh, he brings lunch for you too?
Yeah, because we live with my husband's grandmother, which is my father-in-law's mother, so he brings us all lunch on Wednesdays.
Oh,
Isn't that nice?
it's so nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
So
But
that's
I wanted to jump in because you said today was talking about good news.
let's just talk. Who cares if it's not even anything? Like, who's got something good? I know Andy just texted me she's going to be late, but Stacy, you got anything good?
Can you see?
Oh, look at the chicks.
Oh, how cute.
I can't see the camera, so I don't know what you're looking at.
Well, we got the cage, but go down a little bit. Wait, there they are. There they are.
Cute.
Oh my God, they're so stinking cute.
Oh,
We had 4 chicks hatch yesterday.
Oh, they're so cute.
My little baby chicks. Even though my daughter will
Oh,
tell you they're hers. I will.
huge.
So I guess I'm the grandma.
you are a granny.
That's awesome.
How's it doing, granny?
I look so young, don't I?
You do. You do. You're looking great for your age. How awesome is that? Are you guys just loving that?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that before?
We've gotten chickens at a day old from a farmer, but this time we actually incubated and hatched them ourselves.
Cool. That's great.
So,
Sorry. That's bad news, so I don't want to talk about that. That's awesome. My husband used to do that as a child, but I grew up in the city, so we didn't do that.
well, we're we're in a suburb of Chicago, so we're not rural.
I just meant like my family wouldn't have done that, but he grew up in like the burbs,
Yeah.
so Although that's like the new hip. You're like a hipster,
Mm-hmm.
I know.
That's a total hipster thing to do, is to hatch chicks.
My dad owns a farm. Sorry, but it's not like, there's not a lot of animals. It's mostly just vegetables.
Right.
So, I guess I'm not too far from my roots.
You are not too far from your roots, and you are a hipster at the same time. I think it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never be cool again. This is it.
No, I think you're so cool.
No.
So cool. You are so cool. Well, my kids have always wanted to do that. We have friends that are going to start to have chicks coming soon. So my Sammy boy loves chickens. They're like his little obsession. So
Well, look and see, because we got our chicks, my kids are in 4-H. And we got our eggs and incubator through 4-H.
okay. And they'll let you borrow it or whatever?
Yeah, we paid $6 for the eggs, and that was it.
Hi, Patricia.
Good deal.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
It's been a long time.
I know. We're only bringing shiny, happy people on today. Are you a shiny, happy person?
I'm as shiny as a penny.
Brandy was just showing us her chicks. She hatched chicks.
Oh, I love them.
She's a
I'll go
grandma.
back to it in a second.
You want to lean against me?
She's a grandma. We need happy news for a little bit because we just keep all getting pounded with bad news. So even if you have bad news, don't tell us about it.
All good.
I do think that it is so true that we all get talking about all this bad crap that keeps coming up that we just need to push it all aside sometimes and talk about baby chicks because they're so cute.
Would you go
Are
through?
you ready?
Look at how cute.
You're going to try.
Oh my God.
Little chicks.
That is so stinking cute.
I love my little chickies.
Oh, Brandy, they are so cute.
But ready for this? My daughter's naming one of them Nugget.
Oh, McDonald's is right around the corner.
After we got chickens, we joked that she should name them Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, but she didn't like that joke very much.
But she went with Nugget.
Technically,
Too funny.
Abigail.
Too funny. So, Stacy, how you feeling? What's going on?
I feel good. Started the Ibrance and tomorrow. And,
Hold on, I can't hear you.
sorry, is that better?
Oh, it's me.
No, it's not you. She's low. Let me turn her up.
Is that better?
Did you put some on already?
I turned
You're back.
Now try. Go ahead, Stacy.
Okay, is that better?
That's a little better.
Okay. Oh, whoops, headphone volume. For some reason, I can't adjust my microphone volume. But I started Ibrance and tomorrow, and so I have a summer of zero surgery. So I'm happy about that.
You're happy about that?
hmm
Good.
Yeah. So I feel good. I've been out trying to get some exercise in and things like that. And I've been stalking the gardeners who are on campus to get the tulip bulbs and daffodil bulbs they're going to be throwing out. So they think I'm crazy, but I come home with a nice big haul of bulbs that I have ambitious plans that this fall I will actually plant. My boyfriend will be like, "What?" But it should be in quite the enterprise.
Good for you. Good for you. So that's good. And you,
I haven't done any gardening. Like, I didn't do any last year. I didn't feel good. So this year is my goal is to do more gardening this year. That makes me happy.
and you do look like you feel pretty good.
Yeah, it's funny. Everybody says that. I'm like, really? I look that much better? I guess so.
Maybe it's just because you're not taking the Red Devil right now.
Yeah, it could be because of that. That sucks the very life out of you. So,
You would have never known it with you. I don't know, Stacy or Patty, if you ever watched one of the episodes, because half the time, hold on, I'm getting, Michael's trying to call in.
It's Michael and Marie.
Yes, I just added him. Stacy would come from getting chemo and then come onto the chat, and you would never know it. You were really amazing in your ability to persevere and come chat with us.
I
It
try,
really.
I mean, I've got to,
I left. Get back on.
Come on.
keep optimistic and.
Well, it's funny because you can keep. I just was talking to this lady earlier this morning, older woman, but she has ovarian cancer and pretty advanced. And she had like talking to her on the phone. She's so bubbly, and so I had sent her a bravery bag, and she was in the best mood and just happy and just in a really great mood. And I was like, "Joanne, you're doing so great. You sound so wonderful." And she's like, "Well, I could be a bitch, or I could just be happy,
Right.
It's my choice." She's like, I could have this, and she actually said, suck the life out of me, or I could just go about my business. She's like, I'm just going to go about my business because why let it consume me? And I think that's great. I don't think that can be everyone's
Yep.
personality. I just don't think everyone can do that. I really don't. And I think that that's okay. That's totally fine. Because I met this woman once when I was first diagnosed. I was doing this talk, and she walked in and she looked at me and she's like, "Oh, you're giving the talk?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I'm literally like looking like, is she talking to me? And I said, "Yeah, I'm giving the talk." And it was at the library, so my kids were there. And she said, "I didn't know you were the one giving the talk." And she was an older woman, and I said, "Okay." And this was like at my initial diagnosis. Like I had just had a mastectomy. I hadn't even, hi cutie pie. I hadn't even gone beyond anything but surgery, so hadn't got my full path report back, nothing, okay? And she looked at me and she goes, "I can't stay here and listen to you talk. I had real cancer. I had everything." She starts laying into me and saying to me that I had, I had everything. I was sick. I was this. I was that. And the reality is, you don't know what someone else's life is like.
Right.
I was not really a bitch before cancer, so I'm not really going to be a bitch after cancer. She clearly was a negative person before cancer. It didn't, I don't believe that cancer really alters our personality that much. So when Andy, wait, what?
Sorry, and I have a problem with people who say that, cancer changed my life. I mean, sure, well, not to the extent that if you're looking for cancer to make you a better person or be something
I
that you're
can't hear
not,
anything you're
you
saying.
know, it's, I don't agree with
Yes,
that.
Stacy, you're really low. Can you turn that up?
I can't hear.
Anne Marie, did you get Bob?
I did, Ed Bob.
Yeah, he just came on over here.
Okay, is that better?
Barely.
I can't adjust my volume for some reason, and it's annoying. Crap.
Hey, I hate to interrupt, but my father-in-law's here, so I'm gonna go run and eat some lunch.
Bye, Brady. Have a good lunch.
I wanted to show off my chickies.
Adorable.
Bye, Chicky.
All right, bye guys.
Stacy, go ahead again. I'm going to try to adjust your volume control and see.
No, the thing that what I don't like are people who use cancer as a reason to like change their life. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're looking at cancer as the one thing
Hey, there you are.
life, I don't agree.
There he is.
Maybe you need to look for some other
Yeah,
rather than cancer.
I agree, because cancer, you shouldn't give cancer, first of all, you shouldn't even give it the right to negotiate your life like that. It shouldn't have the ability to make you see things in a different light. It can open your eyes. I think that's okay, but it shouldn't make you cancer gave me the gift of, life. It gave me the gift of this. It didn't. It gave you cancer is what it gave you. Hi, Mr. Bob. How are you?
All right. How are you? How are you?
Good.
I tend to say that cancer did give me much more than it took away, because I've made so many new friends that I would never have ever met before without having had the cancer journey. But aside from that, it's a crock of shit.
Well, I say that too, Bob, but then I also say if someone were to say to me, you could have cancer or you could take cancer away from the world or those friends, what would you choose? And as much as I love you all, I know how cancer hurt us all. I would take cancer away from the world in a heartbeat.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
that rips, saying those words out loud rips my heart out, because I love everyone so much that I can't even fathom that. But at the same time, I know how much cancer hurts worse. Do you know what I mean?
Right. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, the friendship is I feel like our way to defeat cancer. I feel like that's our way to say, you know what, cancer, you did all this to us, but we stand united, and that's our way of like almost flipping off cancer and being like, fuck you.
That's right. That's right.
And yes, I said fuck on YouTube.
Yeah.
I love the word.
The what do you call it? The
Okay, we're not recording you.
No, we're recording. I'm okay with it.
oh my. So other than that, I'm doing.
Oh, it's just a word, people.
That's true. Hey, how's the newlyweds there, by the way?
Newlyweds are doing good. Newlyweds
Nice.
are doing very well, thanks. There's
A lot of pictures. Great.
Ah, nice.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep. And
You guys missed it last week when we saw Bob Tony was going to work and cooking dinner and doing the laundry, and Bob was sitting back with his cocktail, and Tony was giving him just the loving.
I know. Tony spoils me.
Yeah, and we all decided we wanted a Tony.
Yeah. Everybody should have a Tony.
But he's good too.
Is that your doggy in the background there? You
Yeah.
sitting down there in the corner? Look at that puppy.
Oh, how cute.
He's a hot dog.
How are you two doing?
We're doing great. We're actually in upstate New York this week, celebrating my 55th birthday.
Excuse me, where in upstate New York are you?
Yeah,
Orange County, New York, Port Jervis, Matamoros,
Oh, okay.
Pennsylvania.
that doesn't count.
Okay.
That's
That doesn't count.
I wish we were.
I wish you were too.
I just came back from trout fishing.
Oh, nice.
Catch anything?
Oh yeah, I caught some.
Oh, good. Good. Excellent.
So you're celebrating your 50th birthday. That's happy.
Oh yeah, it's
55.
fantastic. 55 double nickels.
No
Wow.
way. 55. You do not look freaking 55.
No, he doesn't.
Getting all my senior discounts.
AARP is contacting you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, see?
This year will be 5 years cancer free. I know Brett just celebrated his.
Yep, Brett just
Good
celebrated his
stuff.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll be celebrating my 3 years coming up on Monday.
Monday, huh?
And I can say I'm a survivor. Cancer free, I have to wait another month.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
but as far as a survivor, yeah.
I don't know if I qualify as a
I
survivor.
got hooked up with the Department of Breast Cancer Research again. I'm going back down to DC in another month.
They know about.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Wait.
The Department of Defense, the breast cancer research, the congressionally directed.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I wanted to sign up for that, and I never did.
I did last year. I served on one panel already, and then they were looking for people again for this year, so I signed up again, and I got selected again.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing you had to keep doing, signing up for.
It was a good experience. I can have Patty send you the link.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah.
And
Well, we want to hear about that afterwards.
yeah, definitely. And you have to dress up in shirt and tie and suit and stuff, or
No, casual.
really?
Yeah, all scientists, doctors, and probably around 60 consumer advocates.
Excellent. Yeah, definitely have Patty send me that link.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'd love to sign up for it and serve.
Yeah. I saw it on Facebook on, I can't remember whose site it was. I think that, I don't want to say I'd be lying, but I applied for it at that point.
Yeah, I saw it last year and looked at it and said, "Oh, this looks interesting." And for some reason, I didn't sign up. I don't know if it was an expense thing or what it was, but they
pay for
everything, right?
Room and board, airfare, taxis, provide you meal.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Brett came with me, or we went. Both of us represented the Male Breast Cancer Coalition.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
when
but-
is that? Tell me when that is.
It's coming up. I can't give you the dates because of the confidentiality.
Ah.
You
You'd have to hurt me if you did.
you can't say what panel you're on, or they come and kill you.
I know, right?
That's what my grandmother used to say about her recipes. I could give it to you, but I'd have to kill you afterwards.
But they are looking for new people. They sent me an email, like a month ago, looking for people. I'm going to forward that to you with the information.
Okay, that sounds good.
The people were very nice down there, and even though you're with the scientists and doctors who are dealing with the cancer, they don't talk over your head. They talk to you. They put stuff in layman's terms.
You know what I have found is that the researchers are actually better than the doctors. They want to hear from the patients. They want to hear. Sephora used to say all the time, they're the ones that should be talking to the patients because they have to research us. We should be the ones, especially male breast cancer, especially metastatic, who aren't being researched as much. Why aren't we poking needles in you people?
Well, that's a lot of the whole idea is for them to get our view of it. And, when they say, oh, the test is simple, this or that, and then the person who's actually there says, oh, I had the chemo, it wasn't that easy. I had the radiation, it wasn't that easy. I had the biopsy, it wasn't that easy. And you give them the details, and it, light goes off in their head finally.
I was actually talking to this woman last night, and she just finished radiation, and she was very discouraged because in her words, she felt like a wuss because she was so sore and so burned and exhausted, so exhausted. And I said, why do you feel this way? You just had radiation. You had 33 rounds of radiation. I don't understand why you feel this way. And you know what she told me? The doctors told her it wasn't going to be anything worse than a sunburn.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was told.
I said, I am so sorry that a doctor told you that. I really, truly am. Your body has been through trauma. It may, in theory, on a piece of paper, look like a sunburn. That's not what it is. I'm so sorry. I mean, that's sad to me. So, anyways, in talking to her, she felt so much better because I hooked her up with someone who felt the same way she did. She, from that, now is connected with someone, and she doesn't feel like alone, and she doesn't feel like a wuss.
Right.
But she took chemo fine. She didn't have any problems with chemo. She didn't get sick. She, like Stacy, went to work every single day. Her hair barely fell out.
lucky her.
Yep, no skin problems, nothing at all. But that's her story. We can't look at one case individually. We have to look at each case individually. We can't say, oh, that's chemo, so this is what's gonna happen, and that's radiation, this is what's gonna happen. Each case is individual. I don't understand it.
Right. That's exactly what I was told too. Was that it's like a bad sunburn. I practically had to beg on my hands and knees for creams and stuff to put on it. Oh no, we'll give you that when it's time. My skin is bright red. Why? Isn't it time yet?
Yeah, exactly.
But they refer to radiation as the gift that keeps on giving. I'm not quite sure why, whether it's fatigue or what. Have you heard that?
I have heard that. I think it's because it's radiation. How can that not stay with you?
Poison one way or the other.
What would you say, Michael?
It's still poison one way or the other.
Yeah, it's total poison. And when we're treating it like it's not, that's what kills me. I was talking to a friend, and she had chemo first, and then surgery, and then when it was time for radiation, like all of her friends were like kind of leaving her there. And she's like, here I get in the car every day, and I drive to radiation every single day. And everyone's like kind of forgotten that I'm still in treatment. Like their radiation is kind of considered the non-treatment when you sit with radiated rays pointing down at your organs and your body. I don't get it. Like, why are we? It's just kind of almost hilarious in a way. Do you know what I mean? When it's poison. It's killing cancer cells. It's not, rainbows and unicorns flying out your butt, which would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because, rainbows and unicorns are happy.
This is true. And by the way, Emery, I love your father with the ladies of the evening from the last benefit you guys did. He's funny with them.
Oh my God, we have such a great drag show. It is phenomenal. You'll have to come up next year for it. It is a freaking hoot. It really is. So that's the first one I've done. This past year we had Jackie Beat there, and she is like the guru of gurus of she actually wrote for Bette Midler. She used to write her stand-up, and she is hilarious. We were dying. I was on the floor dying. She used such vulgarities that I actually wouldn't even say them on YouTube. How do you like that? They were so vulgar. And my dad was there, and at one point someone leaned over to me and was like, "Are you uncomfortable because your dad's standing back there?" And I was like, "No, I'm uncomfortable because the little girl I used to babysit for is standing over there." But you know what's great about it is they are there, they're putting on this great show, and people are there to support. So, part of the money did go to times like these movies, so I'm thrilled. I was thrilled to be able to give a little bit back, and it was
fantastic.
Hilarious. It was hilarious.
I got an update from Nick Sadler, Bob, that he's going to look to resurrect Breast Cancer Brothers, it seems.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he sent me an email. I had been asking what happened to the site, and I guess they have to work out the details of who's going to run the site. And he says it was going to be resurrected, so that's good news.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they talked to me because I was the other brother.
That's what I don't understand. How did I get the email and you didn't?
Yep.
That's
Well, maybe
another one.
maybe you were asking. That's why.
Well, I was asking because a couple of times I went on, I couldn't get it, and Patty reached out to Bill's wife, and I don't know if she was gone for a while or something because she didn't respond, and now I see she's back, and now all of a sudden I got contact from Nick Sadler, so.
Yeah. I'll touch base with Nick. Lisa hasn't been in touch with me since Bill's passing. So I don't know if it's just too sensitive, being I am that other brother.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I sent a couple of emails, but
the movie is you and him, so I would think she would, still be in contact with you.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about the website or the Facebook? Both.
The website is, when I was going back on, hasn't been there for a while, and I've just been asking what's going on about it, and, he gave me an email telling me that it was going to be resurrected, going to handle it, they're still working out the detail, stay tuned, basically.
Yeah. What was the URL for that? Do you remember? breastcancerbrothers.com or .org?
You mean for your Breast Cancer Brothers was breastcancerbrother.org, I believe. But does Patty have your email address, Bob, so I could flip that to you?
Yeah, actually it's bob.devito@gmail.com.
Let me get a pen.
You can put it right in the link right there.
Yeah, bob.devito@aol.com.
At Gmail.
Oh, at Gmail. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to flip you that and the breast cancer research also.
Yeah, actually, I found the email from December from Carolyn Branson. Is that who you were dealing with?
Yes, Carolyn Branson, yes.
She had emailed me apparently in December, and it must have gotten lost in a sea of other stuff. So I'm going to shoot her an email real quick now and let her know I'm still around and still interested.
Well, there you go.
If you can't get into this one, it seems like they have them several times a year.
Yeah, this one said they were having one in March.
That was the one I went to last year was in March.
Yeah. Now this is for March 2015. I can't tell you the dates because we'd have to
Kill me?
prepare the rest of the people. Well, Memory at your house still being constructed.
Oh my God, yes, that is still my house being constructed.
Oh my God, poor thing.
You have no idea. This is happy talk. I can't even talk about my house because that's not happy talk.
Never mind, change it.
Yeah, let's talk happy talk.
It's not happy talk, trust me. No happy talk in my house.
Yep. So Sunday is my 1 month marriage anniversary.
Wow.
And Monday, my 3-year, I'm a cancer survivor anniversary. So busy weekend.
Wow. So what are you going to do to celebrate?
I don't know. Pop a cork, maybe.
Nice. Looks like Bob's going to have a baby.
Hey, if I do, be on the cover of National Enquirer and make lots of money.
Definitely, for sure. If you do, I am the godmother. I was not the flower girl. I definitely get to be the godmother, for crying out loud. I'm getting robbed left and right.
Yep.
Yes, that's good stuff, Bob. You got a good weekend then.
Yeah,
Maybe you should mix it up, and you should prepare dinner for Tony.
I know. I should.
Surprise him, like iron his clothes, cook up a meal.
He doesn't want me ironing his clothes, trust me. Burn marks in his shirts, so yeah, he doesn't want me to do that.
That's too funny.
is anybody going to that What the Fuck is Cancer and Why Does Everybody Have It movie preview in Manhattan in June?
We
I
may.
saw that. No, I don't. When is that? June.
I could ask Patty. We have it on.
16th?
Yeah,
We have it on Facebook.
June 16th is my surgery and my start of my radiation, so I cannot. But I was very interested in that.
Yeah, Patty and I are going to try to get down there. I have family coming in from that day, but I'm hoping I don't get here till later on.
Yeah.
And Tony and I are hoping to get down there too.
June 6th at 11 a.m. If
Oh,
anybody-
June 6th. Okay.
They sell a certain amount of tickets to have the movie. Otherwise,
Yeah, the way that all works is so stupid. Like they have to pick I forget the name of the company. They pick the theater, like they can't even really pick it. They pick it. They have to sell a certain amount of tickets, and then once they sell that certain amount of tickets, then they open it up to the general public. It's all weird how the whole movie thing works, but yeah, it looks really interesting. There's a bunch of those cancer-like films coming out, though. Some of them look better than others. I don't know. It does seem like everyone's coming along with the same idea, which kind of is great, but at the same time, I wish we could talk about something other than the same thing.
right?
I think that one looks the most interesting, I do have to say.
Yep.
Because I think it hits just about every topic, correct? Am I right in saying that?
I'm not sure the whole thing yet. I think I might have saw a little trailer, but I don't have too much information other than that.
I think from what I read, she really talks about all sorts of cancers in there. It's not just breast, which I like. I think that's important. Stupid Cancer had a good point the other day when they were talking. They said we don't just talk body parts, which I love that saying. Like, we don't just talk body parts, which is so true. It's not just one part of your body. We're all intertwined somehow. So I think that's really important.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys like the Emperor of all
Melodies?
Maladies.
maladies? Yeah.
It was good. It was informative and eye-opening.
Yeah.
And sad in some parts. I wanted to cry when the doctor lady shaved her head. I just didn't like because I totally felt her emotions.
I cried through the whole thing. I cried even during the happy parts. I was crying. You know what I liked the best about it? At the end of each one, my husband looked at me with like this whole new sense of everything that I'm doing. And
Yep.
trust me, he goes to all my events. He listens to me on the computer. He's involved in everything. But I think seeing it in that light was so different to him because he is more of a technical person.
Yep.
And it wasn't me on the screen, and it wasn't all. It was just different. And he just stepped back, and he was like, "Oh my God, that." It took him to a different level. It really, truly did. And he walked, and of course, it was all during everything that was going on with Sephora, and him and her were very close. And he just, why isn't there more? That was my question at the end of it.
Yep.
Like, yes, there were all these advances, but why isn't there more for metastatic? That's how I felt at the end of it.
Yep.
Well, it was very, very. I know we're supposed to be talking happy thoughts, but it was very sad to see Sephora leave us like that, and all go out to you and other friends and family and stuff. Very sad.
Yeah, it was definitely, April was not a good month. It was a very screwed up month. Here comes Andy Candy.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Feel the love. Feel the love.
Andy is coming to visit me in a couple weeks. So that's happy thought.
That's part one of my vacation.
Yes, this is true.
Hopefully, the construction is done by then.
No, it really won't be, so she's just going to have to deal.
Oh, Lord, don't even.
Don't even, oh no.
No, I'm going, my big vacation this year is going to see Mickey and the Minions and Harry Potter.
And Harry Potter. I love how you have Harry Potter in there.
Well, I gotta go do some wand practice, cast some spells and such.
You are.
Can you cast an anti-cancer spell, please?
I'm gonna work on that.
I think you can. I mean, really, if you're not a muggle, you totally can.
Exactly.
That's what.
And
Sephora and I used to call people who didn't have cancer muggles.
I like that.
well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the squibs that are born from magical folk but have no magical powers.
This is true.
I think sometimes I'm a squib. That's the way I truly feel.
Oh my god.
What is wrong with us? I think we have a mental problem.
We're having happy talk today.
Oh, we've gone from happy to sad to happy to sad. We're more like bipolar.
That's how cancer is, though. You go that way.
True.
Welcome to the bipolar chat.
This is bipolar chat. Hi, we're the cancer chat. What is they talking about? Leave me alone.
Who's on
Actually, how I talk
steroids?
to
Who's
my
on
kids.
steroids?
I have these construction guys here, and I can hear them out there going, I don't know what she does in there all day. She's on the computer all day long. I don't know what she's doing in there. She's on the internet. I don't know what she's doing in there.
You're a professional surfer.
Oh, my God. I don't know what I'm
there
doing
you
in
go.
here either. But they come in here, and I got, like, breast forms up, and they're all dudes. I'm like, I gotta hide this screen real quick.
Oh my god. Okay, so the other day at practice, we get talking about, and I don't remember how the subject came up, but there was some kind of discussion about boob jobs and whether or not they feel different. Now, understand, this is a high school team. And it was a high school girl that brought up the question,
Oh,
and I
God.
said, actually, yes, they not only feel different when you touch them, but they feel different to the person that has had it done. And they're all like, and the guys are like, okay, we so don't want to be a part of this conversation right now. And I took off to the other field. It was kind of funny. It was, I was amused.
My son's high school, the health teacher emailed me asking me if I would come talk to the school about breast health in both boys and girls next year.
Who's the teacher?
Well,
No memory. My son Ben was like, "Oh my God, no! Don't do it!"
and if you do, you can talk about male breast cancer to the
Yeah.
boy.
They did. They said
Exactly.
boys and girls. They did. That's exactly what they said. And I was like, dude, sorry, I got to do it. He's like, can I not go to school that day? I was like, no.
Can I just be sick? I'll be in the nurse's office.
You're not going to do show and tell, are you?
No.
Wait, what'd you say?
You're not going to do show and tell, are you?
Well, I have to say, my kids are pretty good because my breasts are just about all over the place. And Ben has been very good. The only place I promised him I wouldn't post him is Instagram. So I don't put anything of that up. So I respected that. But he's like, so one day he came home from school and he's like, yeah, not a good day to search stupid dumb breast cancer on Facebook. And I was like, why? He's like, you didn't tell me that you were fighting Facebook about nipples today. It was the day that Squirty and I were fighting Facebook, and they searched stupid dumb breast cancer, and my breasts popped up on Google left and right, and Ben couldn't hide the pictures quick enough.
That's awesome.
Oh, the life of a 13-year-old with a mother with breast cancer.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lordy. So, Andy, what you got happy for us? Tell us a piece of your happy news. Michael's turning
happy
55. Bob has an anniversary weekend. Stacy's feeling pretty damn good for having cancer all throughout her damn body. What you got for
I
us?
am no longer constipated.
We have the most fucked up group on the planet.
And it always goes back to poop.
And it always goes back to poop.
And there it goes, right down the drain.
Literally.
No pun intended.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my God. Well, I'm glad you worked that out.
Me too, because it was getting, I'm telling you, man, ugh.
It's all your medication.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
And the side effects keep changing on me.
Mm-hmm.
You are a shiny, happy
Because
pooper.
actually, I am. Man, what a difference in your outlook when you're not constipated.
Very true. This is true.
You
You
know,
are
it's
too
just
funny.
a happier day all the way around. Okay, what is it they're doing this week?
At my house?
Last week it was roof, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh no, the whole roof is coming off. So I'll leave you. I'll tell you guys this. Well, they had to take off when they took off the whole back part of the roof. It was all mold. So they're letting the back part of my house air out because you can't really replace it. So they took all the insulation off. All their insulation will be replaced, but I'm not going to rebuild the whole back part of my house. Clearly, I don't live in a mansion. So the wood dried nicely. So I have 4 vents. I gotta take these calls in a minute. My doctor's office is calling me. I have 4 vents on top of my roof, right? One of the vents has half a hole cut in it. Half.
Yeah.
Half a hole. What does half a hole do to a vent?
Not much.
Let's say half the work. The other 3 vents have not one hole cut in it. So it's just the vent on top of the roof.
Okay, that's useful.
Nothing going to.
Welcome to my hell. That's what the old roofer
I'm
did.
going to say that might be why it molded. I'm just going to throw that out there.
This roofer's like, that's why you have all this mold built up in your house. That moisture is built up in your house and it's not going anywhere.
Wicked cool.
Ay, ay, ay. All right, kids. So next week, what should we talk about?
Let's talk about what we're growing in our gardens. Let's talk about life.
Yeah, I've been stalking the gardeners here on campus to get a whole bunch of tulip bulbs, and they know. They
I don't
think
freaking grow anything. I'll sit back and learn.
I have a tomato plant.
I have a tomato plant. I have an ingrown hair.
You could nurture that; it'll grow nicely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God, we're warped. Thank you for the shiny, happy chat.
You're welcome.
You are
Have
welcome.
a good week, and happy Mother's Day to all of you
Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Day out there.
It's a Hallmark holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Not gonna lie. I friggin' hate Mother's Day. But I'll put out a smile and go about the day.
There you go.
Well, maybe you'll get breakfast in bed.
To dinner.
Yeah, get breakfast in bed, man.
Yeah, really.
I just want them to leave me alone. Tom was always like, what do you want for Mother's Day? I'm like, for everyone to leave me alone.
That's what my sister did for her birthday this past weekend. She dropped her kids off to my mother and said, I'm going to the beach by myself. And that's exactly what she did.
I would love that. That's a great idea. I'm
Yep.
going to do that.
She does that every year for her birthday. That's her birthday gift.
All right, kids.
Bye. Hang in there, folks. Everybody have a good week.
Shiny happy day. Make 2
Shiny
people
happy
smile. Make 2 strangers smile. Do it. I dare you.
I can do that.
I'll try to flash them as I'm driving by.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.